Yes, yes, and more yes. Henry Cavill is attached to a live action version of Voltron. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my show. My name is Bernard Fields, and we are back with another, I guess you could say, film news, some ranting going on a little bit. Wow. I thought I would never live to see the day that we would actually get a live action Voltron. I mean, we've gotten so many movies done of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and now we are getting a proper live action adaptation of Voltron. Now, I saw Voltron as a child growing up. Okay, that was like equivalent to Tranzor Z. For those people out there who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Tranzor Z was definitely a bop. And then you also had the Transformers, and you also had the GoBots as well. So you actually had like 4 of them joints out there where you had these mega mechs, that would fight, creatures and kaijus. I didn't know they were called kaijus back in the day, but these monster attacks and these big robotic, defenders of the world. Even Gundam, I forgot about Gundam. But yeah, this definitely has hit a spot for me, and I've always wanted to see a proper live action, and I think we're going to get it. My fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed because I heard that it's attached to Amazon, and they're putting this out. I don't know if this is going to be a series or if this is going to be a feature, but either way, just please do a good job. I know Netflix came out with their anime version of retelling of the tale of Voltron, and I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed it. The story of how they came to be, how they found each other, it wasn't smooth. But let's go ahead and see what Hollywood News is reporting about this Henry Cavill being attached to Voltron.
Henry Cavill is set to star in the new Voltron movie.
Yep. Let's go.
The Superman actor has come aboard to top-line Amazon MGM Studios' live-action feature based on the mecha anime. The actor joins newcomer Daniel Quinn Toy in leading the film. The movie is based on the animated sci-fi Voltron, Defender of the Universe.
Yes. Now listen, I gotta say, the way they just showed him coming with his sword out, them slashing. I had the toy. Listen, I had the figures. I will admit, I didn't have each individual lion that you were able to piece together to form the big toy. I had like just the automatic, like the pieces that was already like there. As you can see, like right here, like I had that as an action figure. And then I want to say I had the green lion, the black lion, and I want to say the yellow. I didn't have the red or the blue. Oh my goodness. Listen, this is sending me.
Adaptation of multiple Japanese anime television shows and ran in the mid-1980s. The premise centered on 5 young pilots in a battalion named the Robot Lions, which are vehicles that join together to form a mega robot known as Voltron.
That's crazy.
As for Cavill, the star appeared in 2 action
That's crazy.
this year, Argyle and the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. He also had an audience-cheering cameo in this summer's Deadpool and Wolverine. For much more on this story and all the latest movie news, head to thr.com. This is the Hollywood Reporter News.
Man, Amazon, you gotta do this right. Hear me out. You cannot mess this up. This can't be like how, what was that? Halo. I didn't watch Halo with Master Chief and all that, but I played Halo some years ago when it first came out. I enjoyed the game, but I was not an avid player, really wasn't part of that demographic. So you guys kind of missed me with that. And maybe it's a good watch for me to partake in. But this, okay, now I will admit, there is a side of me that I am kind of like, ooh, what if it doesn't do too well because people don't know what it is? But listen, as a child, we didn't know what Voltron was in the mid-80s. We didn't have a clue. We just gave it a shot, gave it a chance, and it was cool. Story was there for the older kids. I did not remember too much of the tale. It didn't stick with me, but it was easy enough to follow. And I feel like if they're going to make this a thing, man, this could go one or two ways. They can make this to sell toys, kind of like, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, catering towards, kids, or they can really go like adult. Like I would say young adult, kind of like how they did with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Or you can go like a little bit more graphic, like not too Game of Thronesy, but I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad, because for those who have watched the cartoon back in the 80s, there were castles. They had you had your what do you call them? Your spacecrafts out there, and they had like these, like the way that their creatures were formed. They were like formed in like coffins. Then they were like shot out, and then they would go down into wherever region, and then they would just wreak havoc. And yeah, it was further explored in the Netflix version, which I appreciate. But okay, this adaptation, you guys got to do it right. You guys got to do it right. So with that being said, I want to hear from you all. What do you all think? You guys think that this is going to be a hit or a miss? I say at this point right now, with Henry being attached to it, it looks like this is going to be a hit. So this news, I would have to give like a 4. This is good news. This is definitely good news. I do have my worries, but I'm gonna put those far in the back in the recesses of my mind, because you know what? Everything is a risk when it comes to trying to create or have an adaptation of something that is beloved to you, from your childhood. Just do it right, Amazon. Just do it right. Test it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, put the leaks out there. Like, how Sonic, when he was leaked and we were like, oh no. And they went back to the drawing board and they fixed that. Paramount. Good job listening to us. Do the same with this. Like, do the same with everything, but even more specifically, do it with this. I can't wait to see him in the outfit versus see all the other people in the outfit. Listen, if they play this right and they don't go too far, like Marvel, like don't Marvel this stuff up, but just like let it have its own look and feel, you guys got to hit. You guys got to hit. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you guys for sticking with me all the way through the end to the end. As a matter of fact, here's a little quick test for those who did stick to the end. Go ahead and drop a little lion icon in a comment down below. I really appreciate that. And also remember to subscribe if you guys haven't. Ring that notification bell, because I try to drop as frequently as possible. Remember to always put forth your best. And like I always say, peace in, guys, and confusion out.